National Football League is on the air. Tonight, we close out Week 7 together with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Black Knights of Brooklyn taking on the Green Bay Packers. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Stroud looks to throw on the first play. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Stroud completes this out wide. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Now Stroud. Short throw hauled in by Kelce. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it's 3rd and 4 now. This defense for the Packers, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Washington.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they're flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. A shotgun snap to Stroud. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan today, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Quick throw by Stroud, complete out wide. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Packers' 9-yard line.
Mustang 19. Dragon 60.
Stroud will look to throw once more. And it's caught. Touchdown. KaVontae Turpin. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Black Knights put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Go! 70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19. Ready.
They go play action here on first down. And right away, he lost the football.
The quarterback set. A fumble on the play.
Ready.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on second and long.
Pass to 60. Trap 50. Trap 60. Check man. Check man.
Defense is asleep.
Safety Rangers. Safety Rangers. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A gain there of 21 yards. So from the 36 now, first and 10. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
A quick throw caught by Rice. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. Shreds the tackle, and they'll get him down here at about the 42. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a second and 3. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Got it. Ready.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Craft all 80.
Robinson with another carry. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
One thing I do know that offensive linemen like, they like a guy who's carrying the ball that will take what is blocked. Not try and create a big play and maybe take a loss, not try and go where the blocking isn't. But if it's just all that's there and you just put your head and your shoulders down and get that, you get the respect of the big guys up front.
Taken down that time by Felix Anudike-Uzomah.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Back to throw here. Under pressure, they got him again. Felix Anudike-Uzomah, the man to get home for the sack. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
Every guy that plays this game has plenty of people around him that are concerned for his health and well-being. He had no regard for his body on that catch at all, did he?
Middle of the field, diving to grab it? No, he didn't.
Here we go.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
18 Rattler. Panther 60. Panther 60.
He'll drop to throw. Well, that one caught by Rice. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the 1st down. It's now 1st and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Again, it'll be Robinson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Escaping, fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And it looks like one of the DBs has it.
We'll give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the 2nd part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape. Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Stroud working out of the gun. Man over the middle, and it's complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown! KaVontae Turpin with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Black Knights are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap. especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
Here's Stroud. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. 31 yards. And the Black Knights have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They're going to try and throw. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another 1st down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. They'll look to throw again. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. In trouble, and he's taken down. It's a loss of 4 on what ought to be the final act of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. We'll see, Charles, if they had a chance to hit the reset button at halftime. They have not scored. They're facing this big deficit. And if they're going to come back, it's going to have to start right now.
Yeah, and for them, it's not dwelling in the negative because, yes, they were totally ineffective in the first half. But we've seen many games that have flipped around in the second half. It all starts with this drive right here. They get something good going, put some points on the board, they begin to have hope.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Mustang 19. Dragon 60. Hey, Smash. 18. Pioneer.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Inside the 20.
Well, I think everyone who's watching was certainly hoping to see things get a little bit better for them in this half, weren't we? But it was a downright miserable first half that's carried over with an interception to begin the second half. That's a defeated offense right there, and there's still a lot of game left. I don't think that's the last turnover we're going to see today, partner.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
And they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Black Knights take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27.
Black Knights 27, Packers nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to throw. The throw right side here going to be incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at it that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another fourth down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on fourth down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Come 19! Come 19!
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That'll be caught by Rice. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And it's a Packers touchdown from 19 yards away. And the Packers get a bit closer. So that, Charles, their first score of the ball game, obviously, coming here in the third quarter. Is that going to be enough to energize the troops?
It's a great question, and we'll wait to see the answer, but it's finally something for them to build on. Now they know that they can actually score against that defense.
And he'll get in, and they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight.
On 2nd down, it's Stroud. Looking deep downfield. He's got it at the 15. Touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown of the night, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And that will bump the lead up to 26.
Makes the score Black Knights 34, Packers 8.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Packers. Well, still in the third quarter here. Now, you look at the scoreboard, that deficit probably a little too much to overcome, but completions like that may be something to build on for future weeks.
Yeah, it's all about ending things on a strong note here, isn't it? Because my mindset is it's a new ball game from here to the end. Make sure it's a good one and close it out.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
At the 45-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Good for our Green Bay Packers.
They'll set up to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Looking to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 30 yards.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. And that might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
And it's a Packers touchdown. Isaiah Likely, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. Oh, I think the Packers got it. Yep, Green Bay football. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influences going into the head coach's ear.
Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, Cup 19, Cup 19.
He'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here's 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw now on first down. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Boy, so another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. A good pick up there, 26 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
60 on the ball.
Stroud to throw it. He sets to fire deep. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for the touchdown. A great play there. 52 yards. And the Black Knights look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole.
Warriors 70. Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Felix Anudike-Uzomah able to record his 5th sack of the season. Second and long. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Give him 32 on the play.
They absolutely had to take some chances downfield trailing here in the fourth quarter.
So why not go 4 verticals, send the guys downfield, say make a play?
And that's one of the favored routes of offensive coordinators. You know why? Because receivers can be open at any point running that route.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 40 yards. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? Robinson again. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Bijan Robinson with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And it looks like this one won't work out. Hands team able to secure the football. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19. 60.
First and 10, it's Stroud. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. That one goes for 30 yards.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the big fourth quarter lead. Here's another completion for big yardage.
18, pioneer. Trap 60, trap 60. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On first down, here's Stroud. Forced out to his left. Thrown across the field, and that will easily be intercepted. And into the end zone, it's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. So the Packer offense coming on. They'll be asked to go for two.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll let Robinson try and run. And he's not going to make it to the goal line. They've been perfect on the night in two-point conversions, but not here, as this time they come up empty. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team.
Recovered by the receiving team.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap to Stroud. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Listen, when you've got a guy with 3 touchdown catches back pocket already, you can guarantee they're going to keep looking for him, and you can also guarantee he's going to keep asking for the ball.
Stroud on 3rd down now. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch.
Well, that's not one you see very often on Aaron Donald because we know he's not trying to do anything intentional, but that time, just a little too late for the officials' liking.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. Stroud. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Black Knights have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things through this ball game, but The self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And this is a situation where as a head coach, you're just saying, what else can go wrong? Let's get it all out of our system, please. This has been a sloppy game throughout. The execution has been lacking. A lot of mistakes, both mental and physical. And here's a big play that goes by the wayside.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go through with such little time remaining, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. They're still throwing the football here, and obviously the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Stroud looking to throw. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. KaVontae Turpin, 26 yards. And the Black Knights up the lead to 4 scores now here in this 4th quarter. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team.
Recovered by the Packers.
Shot. Get ready.
Deputy! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And his throw here's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
19 type! 19 type!
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That ball caught. It's Rice. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 44 yards. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready! Cougar 19! Big Lion! Ready!
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
At the 7-yard line.
Let's go now!
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Pass the 60. Ready,
They'll look to throw here. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Come on. Keep it up. You're a ball, baby.
3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Now back to throw. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
So despite the huge deficit, they're going to keep fighting. Here comes the onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it.
The onside kick recovered by the receiving team.
Block him, baby. Block him.
Hot 70, hot 70.
Stroud now on 1st and 10. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. Well, partner, under the light.